My name is Charlie Hutto, and I'm riding my bicycle in northwestern Oregon. Whew. In April 2021, I rode my bicycle from my home in Albany, Oregon, north to Astoria, south along the coast to Newport, and back home. Thank you for joining me on my journey.
I'm a pop star. I'm a radio star. And I'm so popular 'cause I'm a pop star.
Alright, good morning. It is Wednesday morning here in Fort Stevens State Park outside of Warrenton, Oregon. Had a second night here. It was a pretty good night last night. Still kind of sleeping kind of rough because I'm not used to sleeping on the ground and all that. So, but I got enough sleep. I actually feel pretty good. I went to bed like before sunset last night, probably 7:30, 8 o'clock. Went to sleep, and it's about 6:30 right now, and I'm just getting up and getting going. It was almost a full moon last night, so I woke up a couple times thinking people were shining flashlights in my tent or something, but it was just the moon, and now it's kind of gotten foggy and misty out here a little bit. Low 40s probably for the temperature, so cold start to the day, but not too bad. Anyway, today I'm heading down to Cape Lookout State Park, which is south of Tillamook, so I got to go through Tillamook, which is great. The total mileage today is about 72 miles, so it's a lot of miles, and 3,000 or so feet of climbing, which is pretty significant. And there's 4 big climbs, three of them at 600 feet each, and they're all at the first half. So actually my halfway point is the top of the third climb. Then I have one more little tiny one, a 300 or 400 foot climb just before getting into camp. So we'll see how that one goes. It's supposed to be pretty decent weather once the fog burns off. It's supposed to be in the 60s today. And fortunately for me, it looks like tailwinds. The winds have switched around. They're going to come out of the north today for the first time in a while, and that's good because I'm heading south. So it'll be a good day of hopefully nice tailwinds. And anyway, I'm going to finish up my packing up and get some breakfast and get going. Alright, thank you Fort Stevens State Park for 2 nice nights out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Need to come back and spend another day out here at least. Now south to Tillamook. it's a good ride so far. It's been 22 miles in, 50 miles to go. I'm in Cannon Beach right now. And one of the nice things about the route that I'm on is that every once in a while they take you off of 101 into these back roads or the old highway or through these little towns or whatever, which is pretty cool. 101 was, pretty busy, not unexpected. For the most part, the shoulder was nice and wide, and for the most part, it was nice and clean. Just went over the first hill. It was like a 400-foot hill, and bombing down, it was loads of fun. Kind of sandy and gritty, so I had to blow it up a little bit and put the brakes on. I'm not a very good descender, but it's just me. Anyway, I'm here in Cannon Beach, and stop for a little break, and I have this to look at. Yep, Haystack Rock, right there. Pretty darn cool. About 1 million people down there looking at the rocks and stuff. Alright, back that way is the town of Arch Cape, and it's a neat little town. I've actually been there once when I was in college, and I got to go back there again. Now I have the first interesting challenge of this bicycle tour, where I get to go through that tunnel right there. Should be fun. It's the Arch Cape Tunnel, big surprise, and there's a button there I can push, which will light up those lights that are above there, and hopefully alert people that I'm in the tunnel and please don't hit me. So I'm going to get ready to go. I can actually see quite a ways down the road, so I'll make sure there's no traffic on it or minimal traffic. It's on a hill, so that means I'll probably be going slow anyway just to start, so I'm going to need to get in there and boogie and get out of it. So we'll see how this goes. Should be fun. Alright, I don't see any traffic coming, so I'm going to hit the button. Lights are on, and go for it! Scary at all. Alright, I'm going to quote Brian Van Duzer here. Ole, 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 ole. Alright, I'm tired. Man. Oh, that was a thing. Whew. Alright, well, almost made it to the top of the second hill. These items haven't been too bad, about a 5-6% grade. So not terrible. I got my stuff back there set out, stopped for
Stop for a quick little bite to eat there. Had some beef jerky and another burrito shell, and I got my ground cover out drying because it's nice and warm now, and about ready to take off all the warm weather clothes and go to the cold weather clothes. So let me give you a couple of views here. When the cars go by, you'll see a bunch of rocks. That's pretty cool. That's the road I just came up. And let me turn around and show you that. More cars, but that's okay. So down there is Manzanita and Manzanita Beach. So that's where I'm heading. Got another half-mile to go. Up the hill, then pop downhill, and then I'll be down there on the beach. Should be fun. Hey look, it's the Nehalem River. Had that a few days ago up in Vernonia. Now it's about ready to dump off into the Pacific Ocean down here. Sure, thank you. Yeah. Well, that was good. Been looking forward to ice cream for a long time. It's been months since I've had any ice cream, and I knew coming on this trip I was going to pass the Tillamook Creamery, and I'm like, well, spend a few dollars and help the local economy and buy some ice cream, and I did, and it was good. I actually brought my bike lock along with me just for this. First time I've used it is today, so that was really good. I'm really happy I had that. Anyway, 12 more miles to go out to Cape Lookout, and yeah, just beautiful ride so far. Tailwinds almost the whole way. Warmed up really nicely. It's in the 60, 65 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so really nice. So I'm gonna get back on and get on the road and get to the campground. All right, it's time to play your favorite game, Talk Like an Oregonian. Sorry, I forgot to play yesterday. I couldn't find anything cool to look at, so I didn't have it yesterday, but I do have one for today. So this is a city that I'm not going to, probably not a city, but a town that I'm not going to, and I'll show you a picture of the road sign and see if you can figure it out. There you go. North on Highway 131, Oceanside 9 miles. How do you pronounce the town that is 6 miles away? I will give you a few moments to ponder that. This car goes by. Another car goes by. All right, so you pronounce that, the name of that town, Netarts. Netarts, not Nutarts or Nutarts. Netarts, like the knee that's on your leg, and tarts. So there you go. Now you know how to talk like an Oregonian. Okay, I'm here at Cape Lookout State Park, south of Tillamook, and let's go ahead and give you the full tour of Site C08, which is a tent site. I'll start with the way I'm looking here. Back through these bushes here, the ocean is right over there, literally. I go through these bushes, go across the road, over a little berm, and the ocean is over there. So not very far. I can hear it. It's great. There's lots of blue jays and other critters living in these things, so that's going to be fun for tonight. All my food is actually in my tent right now, just to make sure they don't get into it. There's a little pad to park on. More privacy. Got a little park bench. Got my solar panel out charging up. Got my shirt drying. There's my tent with all my other clothes drying. My bike's in the back. And yeah, it's pretty private actually. I mean, this next space over is over there, but for the most part, not bad. So I think it's going to be a quiet night here. It doesn't seem like it's too loud. I mean, there's some vacancy, but it seems like it's a bunch of old people here. No partiers, hopefully just a quiet bunch of folks. So, and if not, at least I can hear the ocean, which is pretty darn cool, especially since it's only, a couple hundred feet that way. All right, well, I think I'm about ready to call it a day. It's about 6:30, and it's starting to cool off a little bit, so I got the longer sleeve clothes on and everything. So lots of birds chirping, as you can probably hear, and lots of critters squirting around here trying to get into my food, so I got to keep an eye on that. Fortunately, it's all in my tent, and so they'll stay out of my tent and not try to get into my tent, especially when I'm sleeping tonight or whatever. I'm going to make some dinner here, make some instant potatoes, some Cajun seasoning, and some Parmesan cheese for my dinner tonight. So that should be pretty good, pretty filling. And then get ready for tomorrow. So an interesting day today. I mean, I was really feeling kind of down at the beginning. The first hill
getting down, heading after US 26 was kind of a tough hill. Had to get into granny gear, just had no motivation and no energy to get going. I had to just kind of put my head down and went for it. And then once I got down the hill and got into Cannon Beach, it's like everything just was amazing, the views from there and God's creation and everything. So that seemed to motivate me a lot more to get me going. And the other hills were really no problem. I actually didn't have to get into the granny gear at all. Kept it in the second gear or the middle cog on the front derailleur the rest of the day at best. So definitely good, but just amazing to see that. Going down the coast today. The ice cream obviously was great in Tillamook, and I expect tomorrow will be an equally nice day. With the views and everything going down towards Beverly Beach. So we'll talk about that in the morning. So until then, good night.
Hello, cows. Moo. Moo.